A big hello to you all, I'm That Girl with the Cards as always, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Urban Rivals. Now today we're going to be looking at a clan. Well, of course we are, you can't make decks without clans, but as always, we're going to be talking about a specific clan. One that gets a little too angry a little too easily. One that's not afraid to punch you where it hurts. One that has some of the most epic movie references ever. I'm talking Psycho, I'm talking Orphan, I'm talking True Romance. I'll even say Pretty Woman and Big Lebowski if you want to push it, but I saw those films and I thought they were absolute tosh. But if you haven't guessed by now, if you haven't looked at the title of this video, we are looking at the Berserk. Now, the Berserk have grown on me quite a bit, and what are you doing playing banter? This is Fight Club, not Lost Warehouse. Oh, but anyway, the Berserk have grown on me. I don't like the fact that they don't have any damage reducers, but they've got defeat lives, Lola, Melinda, I think that's it at the moment, but no, I do like to use Lola as like a kind of damage reducer. But we don't have her now. We've got Beef, we've got Gus, we've got Miho, and we've got Revok, or however you want to pronounce it. But, oh god, if I'm Miho Ansatsu and I play Miho, does that mean I'm playing with myself? Oh, I shouldn't have said that. That was wrong and dirty, I'm very sorry. I can have a bit of a dirty mind at times, and I try not to let it loose on these videos, but I'm sorry. Anyway, Winifred. I don't want to play Miho on you. I don't really want to play Beef and have backlash because of you either, so... and you've only got 6. And then the only one you could KO with without a fury is Robin, but you've only got power plus 2, so... play Revok with just his initial pill. Sometimes you have to lose to have a chance to win. That's what I sometimes say. Actually, that's the first time I've ever said that, so I have no idea what I'm on about. I'm sorry, I'm just in one of those moods today. Oh, let's see. Well, it's my turn to play, so I think the logical thing to do would be to play Gus, since he has a courage. I wonder who would win in a match between him and Ernst. Ratman versus Ratman. Oh no, seriously, have you seen his second level? Have you seen those teeth on that second level of his? Oh my god. If he's not turning into a rat, I don't know what he's turning into. Makes him look kind of endearing in a creepy way. And I completely lost my train of thought then. I'm sorry. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it happens. Oh... You're probably wondering why I'm not in Survivor. Well, even to this point I haven't completed Valentina's second mission yet. I get up to 4 matches and then someone beats me. And it's really annoying. So I've kind of given up at the moment. And if I don't end up getting Valentina LD at the end of the time period... Are you? Oh my god! Oh, phew! I was honestly thinking I was going to lose to a level 12 then. Thank God for Gus. Love you, man. Seriously. Oh my god. As I said, if I don't get Valentina LD at the end of the time period, then... well, I'm actually glad about that, because then hopefully they won't put a Survivor mission when she returns God knows how many months later. Come on. Come on, play someone. Well, I can afford to, so let's have myself deliver the killing shot, hit, whatever. I didn't want to say blow. 1, 2, 3. And 3. Whee! Sorry, I was just quoting one of the Mario PC games there. There's a game called Mario Teaches Typing, and it's basically like his disembodied head floating about saying all this weird stuff. And one of them is when he's doing exercises and basically going, "You do it just like Mario, okay? 1. Very good. And 2. Now 3. Whee!" And he just does a full 360 with his head, and he goes, "Oh, sorry, that's hard for you, but easy for me. You know why? I ain't got nobody." Get it? Nobody? Wee! I've never played the game before, but I've seen so many YouTube poops of it, and it's some of the things they have him saying and doing are just outrageous. Usually they have titles like Mario's head has gas, Mario's head is on crack, Mario's head has eaten too many bagels. And they do often cross some of the other titles like Hotel Mario, Mario is missing. Usually they cross the Zelda ones as well, you know, where they have Ganon going, "You must die!" And I'm talking too much about CDI games at the moment and PC games when I should be concentrating on my matches. Okay, hey, I'm sure I faced you before at one point. Why does your name seem familiar? Anyway. Ashiko, Mindy, Peg, and Sliff, or Slife, and Spike, Norman, Kawamashi, and Beef. Come on, Norman, you're up. Oh. I don't know if I've ever talked about this before on a previous video, but I'd really love it if Urban Rivals implemented the, a system where you get to pick which artwork is shown on the card. You'd still have the same stats and, the same stats and ability and stuff that they have when they're final form, but sometimes there are some artworks that you prefer to final form, or some artworks you can handle to final form, because Norman's great and all, but I just think he's disgusting in second and third form. First form, he's got this grumpiness about him that makes me go, "Oh, Norman, it's gonna be alright." And yet, I look at him here in third form, it's like, "Oh my god, Norman, get that knife away from me, seriously." It's like if I had Cortez. This is gonna sound really weird, but Cortez, for me, in his, which form is it? Is it second, or is it? Whichever form it is that has that brown jacket on, that brown long sleeve jacket, that makes him one of the sexiest guys in the game in that form. I think it's only like Jonas maybe and a few others who I think are sexier than him. Oh god. There's me going on about my fantasies, and I should be concentrating on the matches, but yeah, I'd rather they do a system where you can choose the artworks, and then I could have every form I feel most comfortable with. Because it's like with my artwork as well. I stick to forms based on who appeals most or who I can actually draw. Because believe me, I've tried to draw characters in forms I wouldn't usually put them in, and it's really difficult, maybe because of complications or just how different the character looks. And you've played a damage reducer, so are you a minimum of 1? Oh, 2! So you're not a Spiaggi. Right. Put 2 pills on. Well, 2 extra. As I once said before, I refuse to turn 3 pills off. And you're still going to cause 2 extra damage, so... Well, take 2 life off. Thank God you're not a minimum of 0, because I would seriously worry about you. See, you don't have any big hitters as such, do you? You focus a lot of your damage taking on your poison. Which means I should focus on winning. Because even with Beef Fury, a minimum of 1, it's gonna completely, you know, well, not annihilate me, but I still won't be able to win. So I need to make sure I win with both Spike and Beef. Spike's another one. I don't like Spike in any form except that first one, because it just looks so vulnerable and cute. And he looks most like Ace Ventura in that form. I wasn't too keen on Ace Ventura, but it had Jim Carrey in it, so I was willing to give it a chance. Woo! Doesn't Spike have like the fastest ALO ban in history or something? Oh, and letting the players vote to take Uranus out of the ELO ban was ridiculous, because I thought, oh great, if I go into ELO I won't run into her. And now when I've tried to do ELO sometimes, you know, like Survivor or something, I just see her all the flipping time, and it's like, no! No! Get away from me! No! Ugh. I'm still going to be affected by backlash and poison, aren't I? But if I win this, then I'll win. Oh, this game gets so complicated sometimes. It seriously does. Oh my God. I am actually proper face palming right now. Oh my God. Well, I'm not sure whether I should play another match now to try and finish on a high, or just finish it there so this video doesn't lag. Let me just check what time I'm on. Over 10 minutes. See, it might start lagging if I try and play another match. We'll just do one more quick match. It could have been worse. I could have lost to that level 12. I could have lost to that level 12 with his or her multi-clan deck. And we're back to the red one. Red one does not sound like red rum. I'm sorry, but it doesn't. Oh, this is very unusual. We have 2 matching cards. Matching deck almost. And a datum thrown in randomly. That's very unusual. Oh God, Elvis. He reminds me of someone, but I just can't put my finger on it. I remember seeing that comment on his page. I don't know if it's still there, but it made me laugh at the time, and it's making me chuckle now. Sometimes I wonder if I face these people, if they're recording me too, and they're putting their matches on YouTube and I have no idea that they recorded me. Oh my word. That'd be so weird if that happened, if I suddenly saw me on YouTube and I was like, that's me! Oh my god! I was about to say, hurry you bottom up. Oh. You have +5. I don't have to worry about you taking 2 extra life, so I'm going to play Lola. I wonder if we'll ever see the Lola who broke up with Ed or whatever his name was. No, I'm not talking about the Montana. I'm talking about that nightmare guy whose head ended up getting cut off. You know, that's spelled E-A-D-H. Ed. There's Ed and there's Ed. And I just sound really stupid when I say it like that. I'm sorry. Okay, so I don't want to play Spike because he'll play Elvis. Click. I wonder what Kawamashi's obsession is with umbrellas and fire extinguishers. Because I think it's his first form, you can see the umbrella stand behind him and it's like, what's your obsession with the umbrellas, man? Seriously. Was that a quirk of the brain training guy he's based on? And I'm actually like stretching my arm out and there's no one else here, so I'm like, I don't know why I'm doing that. You know, as if I'm trying to address someone. I will laugh if we end up with Kawamashi v Kawamashi. Sign v sign. Sign's an alright artist, actually. I just don't like some of his mind rape stuff, as I like to call it. You know which ones I'm on about. The ones where you look at him and think, oh my god, you know, high octane nightmare fuel, basically. Well, I say all of his guys, and I mean just one. Certain little blondie in the Montana, you know who I'm on about. I love how he drew Hefty with big ears. He kinda reminds me of an elderly Jeremy Kyle. Oh my god, I'm like... And because I have this headcanon that Hefty is Jonas's dad, it's like... Jeremy Kyle is Jonas's dad. Okay then. Ugh. I have so much headcanon, it's unbelievable. No, so much crazy headcanon. Though I don't like to spew a lot of it here because it's like, you know, I don't want to start any arguments or get any death threats or anything. I've got Spike. I'll take you down to 4. If I go click, 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 I will win. I don't care about points at the moment. Because, you know, I don't really do tournaments. I always stay in Fight Club. Tournaments bring out too much competitiveness out of me. And whenever people are slowing down and taking the time, it's like, hurry the flip up. Seriously. That's actually cost me a few deathmatch victories, actually. You know, getting the top of the deathmatch table. People just being so slow. See, that's why I do Fight Club mostly. Because you can afford to take your time and you're not rushing or anything. And it leaves me time to say stuff, as stupid and random as it is. And I have no idea where I'm going with this, so I'm just going to stop. Oh. This does annoy me though, even in Fight Club, when there's like, last match, and you're thinking, Why is it taking you over a minute to decide who you're gonna pick? There's only one guy left. It's this dude with all the metal over him. I suppose Reverk could be considered high-octane nightmare fuel, but I actually find his first form slightly alluring in a creepy way. As soon as he puts the metal on him, I'm like, no, sorry. That's a question. Right, one of the new releases, Lorna, she can attract metal, right? Does that mean she can attract people with metal on them? Would we suddenly see Cubic just flying around and like Wah! Or any little robots that might have been created by the other clans just going Wah! Just flying around her. Then again, she's learnt to control it, so maybe she wouldn't. Maybe it's just still little objects that fly around her like forks and toasters and who knows, swords if she goes in the wrong place at the wrong time. But anyway, yay! I have no idea how laggy this is, so but I'm gonna cut it there. So that was the Berserk. The next video may be about them, it may be about the uppers, I'm still deciding which clan to do. So yeah, hope I haven't been too random for you. I've been that girl with the cards as always, and a big goodbye to you all. So see you next time.